Rain slicks the ancient stones of Street Mark Square, the lights of the city blurred and wavering in the puddles. Isabella walks alone, her figure small against the vast, wet expanse. Her face is etched with a vulnerability that cuts through the night. Each step seems heavier than the last, her loneliness echoing in the empty square. The rain intensifies, mirroring the growing sense of foreboding that clings to her like a shroud. The glittering lights seem to mock her solitude, amplifying the darkness within. The black waters of the canal reflect the city's faint glow as a gondola silently approaches Isabella. The vessel cuts through the still night, its passage marked only by the gentle lapping of water against ancient stone. From the shadows of the gondola, Lorenzo emerges, his handsome face framed by the darkness, his eyes piercing. He extends a hand, an offer, and a silent question in the gesture, towards Isabella, who stands alone on the bank. His voice, a low murmur against the night, carries across the water. You shouldn't be alone here at this hour. In the still of night, a gondola glides along the inky canals, its gentle sway a rhythm against the ancient city. Isabella and Lorenzo face each other, their figures framed by the soft glow of lantern light. Their voices echo softly, mingling with the quiet lapping of water against the stone walls as they share laughter and stories. A spark of attraction ignites between Isabella and Lorenzo, subtle yet undeniable, illuminating their expressions. Isabella catches Lorenzo's gaze, drawn to the hidden depths and untold stories reflected in his eyes. A silent mystery lingers beneath the surface, drawing them closer in the stillness of the Venetian night. In the heart of Venice, Lorenzo leads Isabella through a maze of alleys, where sunlight splinters and dances on ancient stones. Isabella's expression is thoughtful as she reflects on the path ahead. Sometimes the things we want most are the things we fear, Isabella muses, her voice echoing softly against the weathered walls. Lorenzo turns to her, a knowing glint in his eyes, his expression a mixture of encouragement and caution. Exactly. But sometimes it's worth the risk, Lorenzo replies, his words hanging in the air as they venture deeper into the sun-drenched labyrinth. In the labyrinthine Venetian alleys, each footstep echoes ominously, signaling danger. Lorenzo's senses sharpen as he hears the unmistakable sound of pursuit. Instinctively, Lorenzo pulls Isabella closer, his protective embrace a shield against the unseen threat. The narrow passages seem to close in around them, heightening the palpable tension. A silent acknowledgement passes between them, their eyes reflecting a shared sense of foreboding. The unseen presence draws nearer, turning the ancient alleys into a stage for a deadly game of cat and mouse. Sunlight floods the Doge's palace, each ray highlighting the grandeur of frescoes in gold. Lorenzo and Isabella traverse the opulent halls, their figures small against the backdrop of Venetian power. The soft echo of their footsteps accentuates the silence, a fragile sound in a place of stone and secrets. Lorenzo's words hang in the air, a shadow falling across the radiant beauty. Beauty can hide dark secrets, just like people do. Isabella's expression shifts, a dawning realization that Lorenzo's words conceal a truth of his own. Rain relentlessly assaults the windows of Lorenzo's old apartment, each drop a stark reminder of the storm raging outside. Lorenzo shuts the door, his face a canvas of etched worry, the lines deepened by the room's dim, oppressive light. Long, distorted shadows dance across the walls, amplifying the palpable tension that fills every corner of the room. His voice, heavy with unspoken fears, cuts through the silence. I have to tell you the truth, he begins, his gaze intense. I'm not alone in this. Someone is watching us, and I trust no one but you. Lorenzo confesses, the weight of his words hanging in the air like a shroud. In Lorenzo's old apartment, dust motes swirl in the weak light, illuminating the room's decay and the secrets it holds. Unspoken tension fills the air as Lorenzo unveils a dangerous web of family secrets. Isabella's face drains of color, her eyes widening as the weight of Lorenzo's revelations crashes upon her. Yet, amidst the fear, a spark of determination ignites within Isabella's gaze. She stands firm, a silent vow of support etched on her face. The bond between them tightens against the backdrop of looming danger. The sun ascends, painting the sky with hues of gold as Isabella and Lorenzo stroll across the ancient Rialto Bridge. Venice awakens, the water shimmering beneath them, reflecting the city's timeless allure. Isabella's expression is a mix of apprehension and exhilaration, her eyes reflecting the dangerous path they tread. This is dangerous, Isabella says, her voice soft against the backdrop of the waking city. "But I can't help feeling alive with you." Lorenzo's gaze is intense, a silent promise of protection and shared risk as he looks deeply into Isabella's eyes. "Neither can I. Amid shadows and secrets, I want you to trust me," Lorenzo replies, his words hanging in the golden morning air. High above the shimmering canals, on the Rialto Bridge, two figures find solace in each other's presence. Their hands intertwine, a silent promise amidst the looming danger. The ancient stones beneath their feet echo with the footsteps of centuries, a stark contrast to their fragile moment. Venice unfolds around them, a breathtaking panorama of gilded palaces and winding waterways, yet their world narrows to the touch of their hands. The setting sun casts long shadows, painting the scene with a fleeting beauty that belies the uncertainty of what lies ahead. Sunlight filters through the lush canopy of a secret garden, painting the scene in dappled light near the Grand Canal. Isabella and her companion sit closely, their faces etched with vulnerability and a fragile hope. The gentle sounds of nature blend with the distant murmur of the city, creating a sanctuary of calm. Isabella's voice trembles slightly as she speaks, her eyes locking with her companion's. "I don't know what the future holds, but I want to face any danger with you," Isabella confesses, her words hanging in the tranquil air. Sunlight filters through the lush canopy of the secret garden, painting the scene in a tapestry of light and shadow. The gentle murmur of the Grand Canal provides a serene backdrop to their intimate moment. Lorenzo's tender smile radiates warmth as he gazes deeply into her eyes. His voice, soft yet resolute, fills the tranquil air. "Me too," Lorenzo replies. "As long as we're together, no shadow will be stronger than our love," he declares, his words a vow whispered into the heart of the garden. Lorenzo leads Isabella through a claustrophobic passage, the air thick with anticipation and the weight of untold secrets. Emerging from the narrow confines, they step into a breathtaking, hidden library sprawling beneath the city. Towering shelves laden with ancient books and scrolls stretch into the inky blackness, hinting at forgotten knowledge. Dust motes swirl in the faint, ethereal light, each speck a silent witness to centuries of hidden history. The spines of the books gleam faintly, each holding a piece of the puzzle to Lorenzo's family's long-guarded secret. A sense of awe and trepidation fills the air as they stand at the threshold of a world concealed from time. In the hushed, hidden library, dust motes swirl like tiny stars in the single beam of light that dares to pierce the gloom. Lorenzo and another figure bend intently over an ancient manuscript, their silhouettes stark against the aged parchment. Fingers trace the faded symbols, each touch a whisper of hope and anticipation. The coded message slowly surrenders its secrets, vivid images of a hidden treasure dancing in their minds. But the revelation twists unexpectedly, casting a shadow over the golden promise. The air crackles with unspoken dread as a dark secret emerges, a betrayal that strikes at the very heart of Lorenzo's family. Under the cold gaze of the moon, long, distorted shadows dance on the still canal waters, creating an eerie, dreamlike path. A shadowy figure materializes in the distance, its form swallowed by darkness, a silent predator in the night. Nervous glances are exchanged, unspoken fears swirling in the air like a gathering storm. The chilling realization dawns. They are being followed, each ripple in the water echoing the beat of their hearts. In the abandoned warehouse, dust motes swirl in the pale moonlight, casting long shadows across the forgotten space. Lorenzo and Isabella cautiously enter, their footsteps echoing amidst the towering stacks of crates and rusting machinery. Suddenly, masked figures materialize from the darkness, encircling the pair like predators closing in on their prey. The leader of the group rips off his mask, revealing a face hardened by malice and greed. His voice cuts through the silence, a declaration of war. "The treasure belongs to my family, not yours." In the cavernous abandoned warehouse, dust motes swirl in the weak light, revealing a scene of desperate struggle. Isabella, shedding her timidity, surprises everyone with bursts of courage, a fierce protector emerging from within. She ducks, weaves, and shouts, her wit a weapon as sharp as any blade, creating diversions amidst the chaos. Together, Isabella and Lorenzo stand against the unseen assailants, their bond forged in the crucible of danger. Lorenzo and Isabella burst onto the rooftop, their breaths ragged, the city's hum fading slightly beneath them. The Grand Canal unfolds below, a breathtaking panorama of shimmering lights reflecting on the dark waters. A shimmering tapestry of gold and silver stretches into the distance, an endless dance of light on water. They pause, silhouetted against the glittering cityscape, their chests rising and falling as they catch their breath. Cool night air sweeps around them, carrying the distant sounds of music and laughter from the streets below. The rooftop offers a moment of respite, a silent promise hanging in the Venetian night as they regain composure. Bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, the Grand Canal glistens, its waters reflecting the ancient beauty of Venice. On a rooftop high above, Lorenzo stands silhouetted against the Venetian skyline, his dramatic gestures painting a vivid picture of his family's history. The ancient stones beneath their feet whisper tales of centuries past as a gentle breeze carries the scent of salt water and distant music. Lorenzo's voice resonates with the weight of generations as he begins to reveal a long-held truth. The full extent of my family's secret is a tale of betrayal, greed, and lost love, he declares, his words hanging in the air like the echoes of the city's hidden stories. In the vibrant heart of Streetmark Square, Lorenzo and Isabella stand poised, their figures stark against the lively backdrop of bustling tourists. Laughter and chatter fill the air, a stark contrast to the palpable tension radiating from the two figures. They confront their family rival, the weight of generations of animosity hanging heavy between them. The sun beats down on the square, casting long shadows that seem to amplify the gravity of the moment. Every gesture, every glance is charged with meaning as the confrontation unfolds amidst the oblivious crowd. The ancient stones of Venice bear witness to this timeless clash of pride and vengeance, a drama played out on a world stage. Amidst the vibrant chaos of Streetmark Square, a tense standoff unfolds, the ancient stones bearing witness. Lorenzo stands resolute, his figure a stark contrast against the bustling backdrop, the weight of his discovery etched on his face. His voice cuts through the noise, amplified by righteous fury and unwavering resolve. "Your treachery ends here," Lorenzo declares, his words hanging in the air like a challenge to fate. Piercing sirens shatter the joyous atmosphere of Streetmark Square as authorities flood the historic space. The rival's face is a mask of frustration as his desperate escape is thwarted, his capture a brutal end to his schemes. Amidst the swirling chaos, Lorenzo and Isabella stand, untouched by violence but visibly trembling, their faces pale with shock. The vibrant square, once a symbol of romance and joy, now reflects the stark, unsettling reality of their brush with danger. Sunlight filters through the lush foliage of the secret garden, illuminating Lorenzo and Isabella as they enter hand in hand. The tranquil murmur of the Grand Canal provides a soothing melody to their reunion. Turning to face Isabella, Lorenzo's eyes reflect a poignant mix of relief and lingering apprehension. "Do you remember when we first met here, Isabella?" Lorenzo asks, his voice a soft echo in the serene garden. Isabella's gaze softens with unwavering affection. "Indeed, Lorenzo, so much has changed, so many dangers faced, but our love, that remained constant, a beacon in the storm," she says, her words a testament to their enduring bond. Sunlight paints the secret garden in dappled patterns as they stand near the Grand Canal, an oasis of tranquility amidst the world. The air is thick with the intoxicating fragrance of blooming jasmine, a sweet perfume that envelops them in its embrace. Their hands intertwine, a silent promise whispered between them, binding their fates together. The gentle murmur of the Grand Canal provides a soothing symphony, a constant reminder of the passage of time and the enduring nature of love. They reaffirm their commitment to each other, their bond, strengthened by the trials they have overcome, echoes through the garden, a testament to their unwavering devotion. As the sun dips below the horizon, Venice is painted in fiery hues, its timeless beauty unveiled in a panoramic vista. Silhouetted against the vibrant sky, Isabella and Lorenzo stroll hand in hand along a tranquil canal, their figures elongated by the setting sunday. The water reflects the golden light, mirroring the couple's radiant smiles as they share a silent, intimate moment. Ancient buildings stand as silent witnesses to their burgeoning love, their weathered facades whispering tales of enduring romance. Their intertwined hands speak volumes, a promise of a future unfolding amidst Venice's timeless allure and hidden mysteries.